There's a typhoon coming this evening. Headed to the water.
To that island right out there.
Super typhoon. Hopefully it's not super choppy.
Thank you, sweet pea.
Taking on too much water.
He looked over the edge and said, there's a crack. All the way to the bottom.
It's almost underwater now, look at that. Wow, that got intense for a second. Whew. I'm just grateful we're on the shore. Good morning. We are doing a fun activity this morning. It's 5 in the morning. We are going to go swim with sardines. There's a sardine run and there's possibly turtles, maybe a chance to see dolphins. There's a typhoon coming this evening, so we're just hoping it's gonna be totally fine. This is their 4th car ride that like at least 2.5 to 4 hours
Gets more
each
uncomfortable
way.
every time.
So bumpy and like they're so done. Jake hates it, huh?
Yeah,
And it's so bad.
it feels like 5 hours when it's like 2 minutes.
We've gotten to this point now, and it's actually very comfortable for me. But that's all for bed. What happens when Ben tries to get comfortable?
That felt like a long drive because we're all sick of driving. And can you see the craziness of our driver? Like, holy smack-a-moly. He's just like weaving in and out of traffic and it's scary. It's scary. We just had our briefing about safety as well as what not to do, what to do, and now we're headed to the water.
All right, this is gonna be awesome. Swimming with all those sardines looks so cool. Really excited for it. We also head out to that island right out there, Pescador Island. And sounds like it was hit by a typhoon a couple of years ago. And will be today.
There is a typhoon, a super typhoon, on the way to the Philippines right now. And we almost weren't sure if we were gonna come today because it's on its way. But it sounds like it's not supposed to like hit with rains and stuff until tonight. It doesn't look like it's like the super typhoon's actually gonna like hit except for like the upper portion of Luzon, which is the island where Manila is. I don't think there should be super high winds. There should be lots of rain, flooding up there, but so I think all that we'll experience is like rain and thunder and lightning and stuff, maybe winds. Hopefully it's not super choppy so that it can be an enjoyable experience. But yeah, a typhoon is on its way. I did not know the difference between a typhoon, a cyclone, and a hurricane. I had no idea they're the same thing. I thought a typhoon was like a monsoon. There's so many soons out there, oons, I don't even know. It's dependent on over which ocean and in what hemisphere. That's how the name changes. Here we go on this windy, blustery typhoon day. All right, we're all life jacketed up, ready to go.
Thank you, sweet pea.
Something broke. It's taking on too much water. We gotta go to shore. We can't make it all the way back to where we started. We gotta just get to land.
To the shore, so we're trying to navigate the coral and not hit it as we're going in. Oh yeah, there's a crack right there.
Right there, got a nice good crack all down the side. The front is much lower than it was.
Hey, hold on, Grace.
Jojo, come here.
Jojo,
come
get over here, please. Because the boat is smashing against the rocks. We need to be safe.
Sit down.
Oh wow.
Take them to the boat.
Getting beat up.
That's a lot of water. Oh, that's nice.
In the water.
Ah, baka nanalo natin.
Wow, that got intense for a second. Joe's heart was beating hard, mine was beating hard. It almost felt like we weren't gonna make it to shore. They were trying to get all the way back around this side of the island, and I just kept pointing, no, like go back, and finally they just turned to go this way. So we just need to get everybody on shore, get our stuff on shore, and then let them figure out the boat. So I'm glad that they just came into shore. Felt a little scary for a second.
Check that out.
The whole thing is cracked right there. Down into that.
Jeez.
It's all the way to the bottom.
That's probably not good.
No.
I don't think that's usually supposed to happen.
No. As it was going, you would see the front just kind of spring up, and you could tell it wasn't connected to the boat correctly.
Yeah, I kind of feel it.
And then the boat started going, like sinking in the front a little bit.
Yeah.
And oh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
As of right now, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna change boats and we're gonna retry, or if we just don't get a go. I don't know. There's definitely small white caps out there, but the boat should have made it. So this boat must have just kind of been ready to break down, and it happened to break down with us.
So yeah, our boat has a huge crack, like all down the front of it, and from the waves smashing it. And so it was like, it has a couple feet of water in there. And so we decided to come back in because, you know, we didn't want to sink or anything. Probably a good choice because it was getting pretty bad. It's kind of pulling apart. But what an adventurous day. Had a crazy drive on the way here. Got our boat almost sinking, and then a typhoon is on its way. What a day.
Whew. I'm just grateful we're on the shore and there, and we're all safe, that we didn't have to submerge any of our stuff. My phone would have been lost, and some of our other goods, so I'm glad that we're able to get to shore.
Wow, that was crazy out there. Like at first it was lots of fun, just kind of bouncing and whoa. And then as I started to realize, wait, he's trying to get water out, there's a problem in there. And as we were out there and I started noticing the boat just kind of, that front part was not responding correctly. And then when he looked over the edge and said, there's a crack. And then I thought, okay, something's wrong here. And then all of a sudden my heart just started beating, and I even got tears in my eyes and just started praying, Heavenly Father, please protect my family. I really did. I felt fearful out there because the engine even stopped for a second, and thankfully it turned back on. But as I looked, it was close, if not in the water already. And if we would have been there much longer or gone further, or the crack got a little bit worse, we really could have sunk out there. And I felt that, and just felt this desire to protect my family. We said, get back to shore. No, let's not go that far. Just get back to shore. So I'm just grateful we're all here. We're safe. That was scary.
That was kind of scary. It's kind of funny at first because they started pulling out water, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like the movies where waves are flying over the pirate ships and they're, hoist the sail, all that stuff. So it's like it kind of was funny at first. But then I saw, like, I really noticed the boat, like, it started to turn, and I noticed he was, like, trying to push it back a lot, and it was, like, going weird directions. And they started getting scared, and I saw his face, and he was like, oh crap. And so then my mom told me that we're taking in a lot of water, and for some reason that hadn't clicked. And that's when I started getting scared. So I said, like, few prayers, and then I knew we were gonna be okay. But yeah, it's kind of scary.
Man, you can see how low the boat is right now. The words glory of the sea were above the water when we started. It's taken on a lot of water. Good thing we're on the shore. We're trying to get way out to that island right there. and the waves just were too big, and we were going right into them, and that's where it started to crash. You can see they had to take the motor out. It was just sitting in the water. Hopefully they can salvage that. Crazy. Man, it's just slowly sinking.
Everyone's just chilling, playing on the beach, building some stuff. Killing time. Sounds like they're gonna find us another boat.
I have something to show you guys. I just somehow figured this out. Look at the sand. So see how it's perfectly flat? Looks like tiny little grains of sand. There's just tons of rocks.
Oh, crazy.
They're big and it looks so flat. And then look at that, and there's tons of rocks.
That's cool.
Ow, look at that.
That's so cool.
And then it's like hollow inside.
Nice. What is it, Darlene?
It's like 2 cents.
I didn't hear what you said. But it's beautiful.
It's Jesus.
Maybe.
He's not here.
It's Jesus? He's not dead?
It's Jesus. I made it.
Ah, I love it. Jake made a teepee. I don't know what else they're doing over there.
Thank you for checking.
Here's our new boat.
Look at our boat over there. It's a little,
It's on the back.
not really floating as it should, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, we got wet
Poor thing.
in the water.
This boat is called the Redeemer. As you can see on the low life jackets. But it's quite literally redeeming us from that sinking ship.
It's redeeming us from the past.
It is. See? Redeemer. And redeeming from that poor boat.
Look how low it is.